Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie, and time to do a little work. Time to get some orders out. It's a shipping day today. But if you did watch my last video on garage flips where I buy stuff usually, that's usually what I do there. I bought this PS3 and I thought that the lid was broken because whenever I got it back here to the shed, I'm like, hey, where's the lid? I never bought one of these before, but I should have looked a little closer because look, y'all probably saw it when I bought it. It doesn't have the lid.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either. Was it like that?
No, is the lid maybe in your truck somewhere?
I don't know. I'll have to look at the footage.
That was not like that.
I don't think it was. And a lot of y'all, probably like 50 of y'all in the comments, said it slides over, you big dummy. Well, y'all didn't, most of y'all didn't call me a big dummy, but look, it slides. So I had no idea how that worked. So yeah, I do have the lid. I thought the lid had broken off and was missing. That's how, I've never had one of those before, believe it or not. I don't know how. But yeah, I've got my box resizers ready to roll here, and I've got my makeup all pulled. I'll pack that right now, and they're packed. And yeah, as you can see, I use a mixture of 8x6x4 in both of those cases resized, 6x4x4 on those two, not resized. And then I use, these are like 0, I think, bubble mailers there, and there. And in all those cases, I've cut a piece of bubble wrap in half or a little bit less to wrap around the item before sliding it in. Those are small things like lipstick size or maybe a little bigger. And then the other kind of packaging is this 6x4x2 sturdy box that I like using a lot. And of course I have my box resizers going out over there. One pair of jeans, so I'll go ahead and pull it with y'all. I don't have that much going out today, honestly. L147. It says eBay, but it's actually probably, hopefully, on this bookshelf right here. Yeah, here it is. L147. That's the only pair of jeans. Jean sales have slowed down substantially, simply because I don't have that many jeans left. I have a few video games to pull. Ever since I started listing these NES games, they've been selling fairly quickly. A lot of these are selling to viewers, which is new because I haven't been having that many viewer sales since I've been dealing with the makeup. But yeah, y'all are digging these NES games, so I have to keep that in mind, right? First of all is Mario World for Super Nintendo for Kyle right here. So thank you very much, Kyle. Appreciate it. It had a bad label, so you got a little better deal on it. Also sold the highest value game I had in that lot, Dusty Diamond Softball. I talked about that the other day, I think. And it is, okay, yeah, I put it in one of these slipcase things. Yep, Dusty Diamonds All-Star Softball. That sold for some amount you see on the screen there. Chris bought 1943. Here we go. Oh, and this came with the manual too. I remember that. So thank you very much, Chris. Jared bought Thunderbirds. I need to get some more of these suckers listed today. Here we go. Here's your game, Jared. And yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Sold Marble Madness right here. Winter, best name ever, I think, in my opinion. She bought Super Mario and Duck Hunt, so I'll be able to list another one of these now. Thank you very much, Winter. Always appreciate it. Finally, last game is Rad Racer sold. So most of these not really huge money, but the good thing is about them, they sell pretty quickly. So I'm probably gonna try and get 10 games or so more listed today along with some other stuff. We'll look at that later. But yeah, thank you everyone that bought a game. Hope y'all enjoy. Okay, here's all the games that are going out, and in most cases I will use one sheet of bubble wrap and then simply slide them into a bubble mailer unless they are pricier. And those are all packed. Got just a few more things now. Had these Dr. Scholl's things for quite a while now, and they've done quite well, and I'm almost done selling them. And actually I'm looking for this one on top. I want to say I started with 25 to 30 of these, or no, I must have started with about 40 of them. If this is S39, I don't think I had too many more than this, but I've only got 4 left now. And I've sold these anywhere from, depending on if they were on sale or not, $20 to $25 a piece plus shipping. So have done pretty well on them. I want to say I paid my guy like $50 for all of them. This is one of the early buys I did for my guy. But anyway, this one I got $24.99 plus shipping on top. By far my best sale of the weekend was this sale right here. When I went to Cincinnati, I bought 4 bats for $70, and this is one of them right here. And I have this one left here that I have listed for $50. I sold already 2 bats for $80 a piece, and then I sold this bat for $399.99. So before fees, I've got $560 in sales. Plus I still have that bat left. So if that one sells, that'll be $610 out of 70 gross. So that's pretty dang good. I may consider moving to Cincinnati now. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome bat sale. This bat was in pretty good condition. I did clean it up with a magic eraser. And this particular bat is in high demand. So yeah, DeMarini CF Zen something or another. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Oh, and while I'm up there, I will go ahead and be shipping that in a in one of those poster tubes from USPS. Well, I should have looked at my other account first, because Chris, who bought one of the NES games, also bought this skate bag right here. So I could, and I will, combine that shipping, Chris. I'm just gonna have to void, all I have to do is void the label for the game. But yeah, thank you very much, Chris, for buying the skate bag. Hope you enjoy. Feels good. It's around, it's a little bit after noon, and I've got all my shipping done from the weekend. It wasn't an extremely busy shipping day because, well, sales were a little slow. If not for that bat, my sales would have been a little disappointing, honestly. But the bat kind of sweetened the whole deal. I actually didn't run. I made a mistake. I forgot to put my makeup, my cosmetics on sale on Saturday and a good part of Sunday. So that probably cost me some sales, because I noticed that at this point, the inventory I have, it doesn't really sell very fast at all unless I put it on sale. So that was a mistake I made. I do have a sale running now until I think tonight, so I'll have to make sure and start up another sale. But anyways, moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and start listing stuff now. This is a typewriter I picked up. If you watch Garage Flip's channel, you'll see where I picked it up.
25.
Do 20, we got a deal.
That's good.
Okay, cool. Picked it up for 20 bucks, and it is in really, really nice shape. I think it's excellent shape. So I'm going to, it's even got the little paper support thing there. So I learned typing on a similar typewriter, probably a little heavier duty typewriter than this. And it's got these are the little clamps or whatever that hold it in the box itself. So anyways, I'm gonna get this thing listed. Look at the keys. The keys are in great condition. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna look at comps real quick. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna list this at, I think $80 plus shipping, but I'm gonna check comps again. And it looks like they've made this typewriter for quite a while, and there's a lot of these out there. These are solds for that typewriter. And like if I look at this one, for instance, it's sold for $100 plus shipping. To me, this one looks a little bit older just because of the design of the keys. My keys do not look like that. I did see one that was very similar. I haven't looked at the close-up yet, but it looks like it's probably in similar condition too. Quiet Deluxe green keys. Let me see what the condition of the keys is. I would say my keys are probably in a little better condition than that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and list mine for $99.99 plus shipping on top and see if I get it. I see people that listed it for less, and yeah, I think the condition of mine will. Here's another one with green keys. This one has the instructions. $75 free shipping. That's pretty cheap. I'm gonna go for 100 though. I'm gonna see if I can get it. See if somebody wants to pay for the condition. I think they will. Now, one thing to notice though when I'm looking at these comps is look at the color difference here. This pink one, $450. So the color matters big time on these things. I have an ordinary color, pretty drab really. The keys look nice, but the color of the typewriter itself is pretty drab. But anyways, I'm gonna list this for 99. I think $99.99 plus shipping. My little photo table, it's nice. It's good for a lot of stuff, but it's kind of flimsy really. It's not made to hold anything near this heavy. This thing's pretty heavy. So with stuff like this, I just plop it on the bench and I put a light on it and snap the photos right there. Pretty simple. Got my photos of this thing, and those are ready to go. It weighs 17 pounds, and the measurements of the typewriter itself are about 14 by 14 by about 8. So I'm gonna say 16, 16, 10 will be my shipping dimensions. 16, 16, 10, that's a guesstimation type thing. And then instead of 17 pounds, I'm gonna say 20 pounds will be the shipping weight once I factor in packaging, shipping materials and whatnot. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Then since I have my dimensions and weights and all that stuff, now I'm just going to find a spot for it on a shelf, and this will be good right here. So now I know mid A is going to be my custom SKU for the typewriter. Now all I have to do is list it. Easy part. So yeah, here's the listing. Got all the photos, quick description, $99.99, and doing FedEx ground shipping at the dimensions I talked about, promoting at 1%, and listing item. And I'm gonna just list a couple more things. I want to take a look at a few watches I picked up that I didn't really look at very closely during the video. But yeah, my typewriter's listed. Nice. These were some pretty interesting watches I found at a garage sale, and I didn't look at them very closely during the video. But these are the watches I picked up. They were 2, 2, and 2, and then this thing was 10 cents, but they threw it in. But anyway, this is a Winger Swiss Army watch, but if you look at the back, it's a Marlboro Unlimited. I can't say that word. Marlboro Unlimited version. So I'm going to open this up, and hopefully I can get it running. Hopefully I have a battery that fits. Another one I have, this is just a, no, I was going to say Chinese watch, but it is Japanese. And it is for the company Entergy, which is the electric company around here. So I guess it was an employee given to an employee, and yeah, now I have it. It has a leather strap on it, so I figured that'll have some type of value. And then the last one, this is a Fossil watch, official limited edition, whatever that's worth. 1323 out of 20,000 is numbered. That's kind of cool, but it's got like a tradesman on there, a carpenter. It's got like a saw and nails and a hammer and whatnot, and then a guy working there in the background. So I figured that would have some value for sure. It's a pretty decent shape. And the last thing I found was, I went ahead and opened this because I wanted to be able to see it good, is this cool Bell helicopter. It's a looks like a luggage tag. It's made out of metal though. You can put your information in right there. And it's got like a little buckle, strap and buckle on it. But yeah, it's really nice. Bell helicopter, a Textron company. So aviation stuff typically does pretty well, because in my experience anyways, because people that are involved with aviation is expensive. So for somebody to spend 20 bucks on this would be pretty trivial, really, right? So yeah, pretty good $6 investment. That's the stuff I'm gonna be working with. Let me see if I can get these watches going. I have some batteries. So yeah, these are the batteries I bought, I don't know, maybe a month ago. And I paid $10 for them, I think. Somewhere around 10 bucks for all of them. There's not that many different types though, but I found that even if they weren't always the exact same type, a lot of times they would fit and they'd be the same voltage and they would work. So let me see if I can get these watches going. So the Marlboro watch, I took the battery out right here, and it's just not the right size. It's not the same size as anything I have. I need a 397, and all these are like, you see. And some of them are like about the same diameter, but they're way too thick. So I'm gonna have to order a battery for that one. So I'm gonna write it down, and I'll make my order right after I finish messing with the rest of the watches, so I don't procrastinate. This is the kind of thing I procrastinate on a lot of times. Okay, Entergy watch, same thing. None of the batteries I have will fit. I've gotten lucky before when I did this about a month ago, and yeah, this time not so lucky. So I have another battery I have to order. Fortunately, the batteries are usually fairly cheap to buy on eBay because they're able to ship them like in just a regular envelope. So, but I'll let y'all know how much I spend on these. Okay, now we're on the Fossil watch, and one nice thing, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it on this camera angle, but all three of these watches have had, I see a little pry point, and I just use this little pry tool, and it just little, like one little turn, and it pops it right up, and I'm able to take it off. So that's been pretty handy. And this is I can see it, it's a 377. And that is one that I actually have right here, 377. So I'm gonna swap this battery out real quick and we'll see if it works. All right, good news. This watch, the Fossil watch, runs fine. Bad news, I can't get the back on this thing without damaging it. So I just ordered one of these, and I know I'm gonna have to do it more times. I've actually got quite a few more watches too that I can list other than just these. So I went ahead and ordered one of these cheapo watch closure things, presses. So I think I'm gonna have to just do that. I didn't think it was gonna be that difficult, but it is. But the watch does run at least. So I'm gonna put all these watches away after I order the press, and then I need to order 2 batteries. I'm gonna list this Bell thing, and then edit this video and take the rest of the day off because I want to, and I can. By the way, I did find one of these Bell helicopter luggage tags on Worth Point. Vintage Bell helicopter pewter luggage tag circa early 80s. They sold it for $19.95. So I'm gonna go for $24.99 for mine. I made my orders. One battery was $1.90 total. Another battery was $1.89 total. And then that watch back press thingamajig, $12.67. So I've got that stuff ordered, and yeah, I'll pop those batteries in probably next week sometime. Whenever I've ordered batteries in the past, they usually take like maybe 2 or 3 days to get here. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to take the rest of the day off now. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see y'all again soon. Bye-bye.